Number 6. Where does the story go from here? Hello, my name is Wu Watts. Welcome to my channel, and please enjoy the video. It was a night you'll never forget. The sky was crisp and clear. The moon stood out brightly in front of the beautiful starry canvas. The man found himself on a quiet grassy trail far below its light. The trees that outlined the trail stood in silence. The birds seemed fast asleep. Small fluffy bunny rabbits moved amongst the grass. He sighed as he took a rest on the earthy ground. Life had not gone to plan. Looking down the trail, he was surprised to notice a large structure. He had been to this place many times that year. Never had he seen this structure. Approaching cautiously, the dark structure came into focus. It was an archway made of stone. But how on earth did it get here? The closer he got, the more he became entranced. He sensed a powerful energy emanating from behind its stony formation. A low-frequency hum could be heard, and he could have sworn he was hearing things. But he had to be sure. He moved closer, and as he inched towards the threshold, he noticed something else. Runes. Writings engraved on the archway that looked like a long-lost ancient language. But he had to be sure. The closer he got, the more the runes lit up. He wondered what they meant, and if they told a story. Finally, with one step away from the archway, he... Okay, pause. Sorry everyone, but back to the reality of Tetris. I know what you're thinking. What the hell is Watts going on about? Bunny rabbits and ancient magical archways with runes engraved on it? This is nonsense. Well, to be fair to your point, it is absolute nonsense, but please hear me out. This archway represents something much deeper. Maybe not as deep as the Marianas Trench per se, but arguably much deeper than a deep dish pizza. The archway in question is a departure point. It is the threshold between the story of who we are right now and the story that is yet to be written. An immense trail of experiences has been traveled upon before reaching this point. Which leads me to an attempt at answering today's question. Where does the story go from here? Long story short, or short story long, the possibilities are endless. I'm much too lazy to finish the story, so what do you think happens next? Using your imagination, how would you like the story to unfold? Does he step through the archway? Does he trip through the archway? If so, where does he go? Another world? Another dimension? The Arctic Circle? EB Games? Or is the archway just a prop, made with special effects? If it is a prop, how does he handle the underwhelming reality behind it? Does he get depressed? Or does he move on with things and look for magic elsewhere? The possibilities are endless, and I urge you to use your own imagination to fill in the gaps. From my perspective, that is what it's all about. Writing our own stories from this point on. If life has not gone to plan, then perhaps our first task is to evaluate what is within our control to change and what is not within our control to change. This is where our empowerment lives. The trail of experiences behind us has already happened, and we have played many of the cards we have been dealt. But, using the pen and paper we have been given, what is the next paragraph? What kind of trail do we wish to take from here? Today is the archway on that trail. It's up to us to imagine what is over the threshold.